There aren't any videos on why Danica Patrick sucks here on YouTube, at least good ones anyway, that actually give reasons other than I just don't like her. And I'm tired of being told that the only reason I don't like her is because she's a woman. So I made a top 10 list. Well, it was actually top 12, but the video is too damn long, so I condensed it to 10. So, gonna quit rambling and get right to the list. So, number 10, no accountability. A few years ago, I think it was the qualifying for the Indianapolis 500, she had a bad run and came out and blamed her crew for it. And she got booed, so yeah. Number 9, wasting a spot that someone more deserving should have. A lot of people out there who've actually worked hard in their racing career that haven't had just things given to them, that need a ride, and she has it, not them. So number 8, bad car control. Whenever she starts spinning, she takes her hands off the wheel, and the broadcasters praise her for making a great save. Number 7, her interviews suck. Okay, here's a Danica Patrick interview for you. Oh well, our car's good, and I think I'm doing good, and I think I'm getting things figured out, even though I haven't made any progress on my finishes. I don't really know what to say, and I don't know what I'm talking about at all. Yeah, that's a Danica Patrick interview. So, number 6, her fans. There are 3 kinds of Danica Patrick fans. You have little girls who look up to Danica Patrick. I'll get to that here in a minute. You have women who have someone to root for, I guess now. A woman in a male-dominated sport. And you have men who are fans of Danica because they feel like by being a fan of hers and buying her merchandise that they have a chance to sleep with her. Not the case, guys. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Now on to number 5. She's a bad role model for those little girls. A, she sucks. Look at where she's finishing at consistently every weekend and in the points. And really not a good role model when you're showing your ass bending over a car. I'm sorry. Bad role model for little girls. Number 4, her attitude sucks. These little temper tantrums, stomping away from her car whenever, an Indy car, I'm sure you've seen it. She's worse than Kyle Busch was. And the one that really pissed me off was after Dan Weldon got killed. Now remember, her and Dan raced with each other for years, and it was either that weekend or the weekend after he was killed. The race was over, they were coming to the finish line, and I think it was Sam Hornish, he blew a tire and got up into Danica, and they both got into the wall. And after they crossed the start-finish line, she turned him head-on into the wall. Not smart. Number 3, no championships. I'm not talking about go-kart. I don't know anything about her go-kart experience, and frankly, that doesn't matter. I'm talking about her professional racing career. Obviously, she's not going to have any in Cup. This is her first full-time year. But none in Nationwide, none in ARCA, none in IndyCar, none in any other racing series that she's ever been in. Which will lead me to point number 1 here in a minute. But now, point number 2, 1 win. Okay? Again, not talking about go-karts. I'm talking about all of the sports car shit that she ran. IndyCar, ARCA, Nationwide, and Cup. 1 win. Which leads me to point number 1. If she is the most overrated driver ever. Ever. Okay? People compare her to Dale Earnhardt Jr. Okay, timeout. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has back-to-back nationwide championships. He's won the Daytona 500 back when it was actually you had to drive around Daytona 500, around Daytona and Talladega, and not ride around Daytona and Talladega. 4 Talladega wins in a row, multiple wins throughout his career, and has made the chase a few times. Don't compare him to Danica Patrick. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is actually a very talented race car driver. Danica she's not good, she's not bad, she's okay. That's all she is. She's an okay driver. She doesn't belong in Cup, she doesn't belong in Nationwide, she doesn't belong in okay, maybe in IndyCar. Yeah, IndyCar is a good spot for her to ride around in and get top 10s. Maybe ARCA. I think she could do good in ARCA. Doesn't belong at the Cup level. So, anyway, there you have it. That's my 10 reasons. I have many other reasons, but again, the video would just be too long, and I'm making it longer by rambling on right now. So, that's all I got to say about it. I'm tired of being told that the only reason I don't like her is because she's a woman. Look, I don't care if you're a man, woman, black, white, gay, straight. I don't care. If you can drive the car, if you're really talented and you have a good attitude, then you are more than welcome, and I will. I already have a favorite driver, but hey, I'll support the hell out of you. Danica Patrick has none of that. So, anyway, that's all I got to say about it. I'm gonna piss off a lot of Danica Patrick fans if they even bother to watch this video, but hey, it's got to be put out there. So, thanks for watching.